Few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Welcome to NFL Prods. Today we are doing another live stream.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he opts to not
Just
bring
Jay,
this
and I'm
one
here
out.
with
The first
Just
drive
Frank.
will start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
Sorry, you guys, we have to change something here. Okay, we need to make sure you guys can hear us.
Even after a decade in the NFL, he doesn't get enough credit for not just his consistency, but his brilliant play and leadership as well. He's won a Super Bowl in Seattle. He's led his team to another Super Bowl opportunity also in Seattle. His numbers are always terrific.
All right, Frank, you think you're going to win?
And all his team does is win.
See.
This guy's a natural leader.
And do your commentator announce. Oh! Did you?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's
Oh
first
my
play,
God, that
second
was
down.
just a crazy hit stick.
And on the sideline, tackles for
Yeah,
lost yardage,
Frank.
they're always welcome.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll be
He almost
hit
got
as
you
he
again.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Glad we re-signed him, Frank.
The defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
No kidding. Frank, you hear that announcer?
Yeah.
You should do your commentary on the announcers.
Punt of 38
Give me a
yards
moment
officially.
here.
The Eagles will
Slow
have
over.
it taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They go play action with Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And finally down he goes.
Frank.
As they work
Look
it
where I
inside
am.
the 10 to the 7.
Yeah, it's your favorite team.
Off the play
This
fake,
is your
here's
favorite team
Hurts.
too,
Steps
Frank.
away.
One of them.
One of them.
And he'll just throw this
Gonna
one
throw
over
that
the way
away.
of the security crew. Incomplete here.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up
I don't like
flushing him
playing
to
my
his
favorite
left.
teams against you. I don't like
Contacted him as
seeing
he's
them
trying to
lose.
throw the football.
Why?
If I know
Because
what
they're
they're doing.
bad?
Completion.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd, here's
Oh, I didn't know I
option
was
play
doing that.
right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have.
Why are you doing that, Frank?
I think they were gonna play
Well,
shit,
now you
trying to
like to
dial something up to go
take
for it
on
on 4th down.
field
But
goals.
after that
I
loss,
guess I just let the
that
clock
goes right
run
out the
out.
window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Why you take a delay?
Because I
But the offense
didn't
knew
do
it. They
it.
were already starting
I
to
did the
walk
fake
back
kick.
as that one is accepted. They're still going to go for it on 4th and goal, even
Ooh,
after
we're
the
back up
penalty. No
pretty
sign of
far.
the field goal team. Hurts.
With the hope he catch. No.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and
still have
incomplete.
bad
They
field
can't hook
position,
up
so
here on
that's
the
okay.
4th down pass attempt. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early. And
Frank,
Very good.
you need to start talking, Frank.
Yeah, I know.
Frank,
That
come
one,
on.
1st down pickup of 8.
usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the
I
game,
can't
but
hear
this
that
guy's
now,
setting the
so
tone
it's making
early,
me call it
running
one
through
of those
all
shoes.
types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They're easy.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from
Can you hear him now?
33.
Yeah.
Now Wilson.
I'm here all day.
Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he gets this up across
Who's
the
that?
35 before he's out of bounds.
All
We'll see.
defense is worried that
Okay,
whenever
Wilson.
anyone catches the ball and has a head of
Sounds like
steam
he's
come out the
talking about the
backfield,
ball.
it can turn
Wilson
into
the
a
ball.
big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him
Oh.
for a minimal gain.
Gee, holy
Albert Okwuegbunam, the
macro.
intended target,
That
and
was
it's
close.
35.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He's got his
Ooh,
6'5"
wow, I got
receiver.
it.
That's Tim
That was
Patrick.
awful close.
And he
You
has
almost
another
had that.
1st down.
How?
So get the ball
Oh,
down to
yeah.
the Eagles' 45-yard
Yeah,
line.
if I would have jumped
A
right
nice
there.
pickup of
Yeah,
17
I hate
yards.
throwing
This was
in
a
the
nice
middle, but
example
sometimes
of
you
an
have
offensive
to.
coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of
All
room
right.
to run after the catch to
Hey,
pick
up
up
here,
really nice
football
yardage.
fan.
We're scoreless after one.
Snowy, yucky. Doesn't make you feel cold just
The
watch,
1st down run got
watching on
5. Here's 2nd and 5.
snow.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's got some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I still got a chance. Do you think I have a chance? Put yet why? Let's see if I do. Come on, my fans out there. Do you have any Bronco fans out there? Anybody have any good memories of the Broncos?
Now a first down carry.
Are we going to have new ones this
He'll
year?
get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything.
What do you think
right.
Broncos
You
gonna? They're thinking about making new uniforms for the Broncos.
The Eagles just got their new Kelly green uniform.
And here
They're
he'll
gonna
get it
still
down
have
to
the
7.
these two,
It's a
or
pickup
are they
of 4,
gonna?
and it'll
That's gonna
bring
be
up
like
second
their.
down.
I hope they still have these. The black ones are good. Better than the white ones.
Yeah, reminds me too much of the Raiders. Who wants to look like the Raiders?
Oh, the Raiders are just such a good team.
And he's
Oh.
dropped just before the
The Raiders
line to
are so
gain.
good.
4-yard
I hate the
pickup
Raiders.
leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Ugh.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point
The
through
Donkeys,
snowflakes,
not the
something
Broncos.
good. And it's now
These
a 7-0
announcers
game.
don't know what they're talking about.
A 10-play drive that
Right,
time.
Frank?
Oh,
And it
yeah,
was
the
capped
Philadelphia
off by
Black
Javonte
Chickens.
Williams touchdown.
The Denver Donkeys. The Denver Bozos. The Bozos don't know what head coach to get.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to
I
kick it
think we're gonna
away.
be darn good with Sean Payton.
The Bozos don't know what head coach to get.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
McManus, one of the
as
worst
he's dropped at
kickers
the
ever.
23.
I don't think so. He's a good kicker.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes.
Frank
on the perimeter.
actually gets a
Make
sack?
Sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the move to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted
crap.
at the goal line.
I'm playing like
By Ronald
Frank.
Darby. And the Broncos
Gee,
are gonna
that's
have
real
it here.
a vote of confidence.
Started their own 24-yard line. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where
I
Jonathan
was
Coachman
cold,
will have
man.
highlights and analysis of this first
Gee.
half. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he edges
That's a
forward,
downer,
but only
man.
gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on
All right,
it.
let's see it.
Mark that
See,
down for a win
testing.
in the defense's column.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to
Hey,
dial up
almost
the
an
long way
interception.
out
Look at
there,
that,
but it'll be
Frank.
3rd down.
Yeah.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leap behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And they work this well
Portland
upfield across
Sutton.
You know
the
what they need to
45.
add in
Give
Madden
'em
24?
22 there on the
They
third
need to
down
add where you
conversion.
could body
So many
slam
times in my
players.
career, I've heard coaches
They
talk
need a
about
mechanic
completions
to
and
body
whatnot.
slam
But
them.
as long as we're there at the catch and we
You
get
think,
guys on the
Frank?
ground, we can
Oh,
live with
yeah.
that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards
You think they
after
should
the
add
catch,
that, Frank?
then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Why not?
Improv on the
I
scramble
want
there
just
gets
good
him 6, and it'll be
franchise.
second down.
I want body slamming in this game.
Since we're gonna be doing
And
this
fights.
On the delayed
in
handoff, this is Gordon.
hockey game, you get fights.
Looking
They
to
should
find
put
a
fights
lane,
in
but he
here.
can't. Reined in at the line
They
of
own
scrimmage.
the NHL,
No gain
so
on the
why
play that
can't they
time,
do
and
it
they'll
in
look to
here?
convert on
Well,
what'll
it's
be
because
a
it's
3rd and 4.
NFL has a lot to say about
Delayed
it. They
give
don't
there
want
out
all
of the
that.
gun.
Oh yeah, they
Defense
don't
was
like
ready.
fights.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football.
What do you guys
making a little
want
head
in
fake, and then
in
handing it
this
off.
game? Let us know what
should
you
be able
guys
to read
think
it
in the
as they did
comments.
there.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is
And
caught
it's
on
out.
the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
All right.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's
Uh-oh, what
incomplete.
happened?
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running
Come on,
stride
Frank,
for
do your
stride with
usual
it.
talking.
That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Trying to let my
Huh?
I'm trying to let my game do my talking.
Nope.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
Do you see how he threw him?
Here as they get into field.
Wow, let's.
Just shy of the 20. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
You
As
gonna show
they'll stop
replay
the
or
clock
not?
with 12.
Yeah. Let's see how that went. Wow, like look at the Eagle. Look how far he went. Let's see how that went. You see how far he went?
Yeah.
He went about 5 yards, and then look at the Bronco. Look how he went all crazy. You see how far he went?
Look at that. There's a glitch.
Yeah, it is. See? Look.
Yeah, that's a glitch.
Yeah, see? You can't move like that.
Seconds to go
They need
in this
less
first
glitches
half.
in Madden 24. At least it's nothing like Axis Football, and if you guys haven't heard of that, you should look at our Axis Football video live stream. There's a ton of glitches in that one.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Pass complete to Judy on the
Get
out
out of
route.
bounds.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Fourth down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal.
Oh, barely, Frank.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Gee.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives.
That don't look like
They
Sean
have to feel
Payton in
good
that
about
one,
their
does it?
opportunities the rest of the game.
Oh, wow.
That's Hackett. That's Hackett,
So with
Frank.
3 seconds
know.
remaining in the half,
I'm
they
just
will
kidding.
line up to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You ever watched the movie? What I forgot what they called it.
They'll throw now on the final
They had
play.
Kevin James play
He's going to take
Sean
another
Payton in
shot
it.
here. And that
That
will
is-
be
They had a movie, special movie together that he got bounty hunted and suspended for a year from the NFL. Forgot the name of that. You guys should go find that movie. It's pretty good. Forgot the name of it. You guys should go find that.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This is pretty good. This is actually a competitive game.
To begin this third quarter.
Until I start trying.
Oh, come on.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
I hope I can hold on to this.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts rolling to his right.
Oh, that one-handed catch. Wow.
It's out of bounds.
Yep.
Good for me.
Took him a little too far.
I
It's
need
second
help.
down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he gets it down to the 32. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
Come on, D. 49.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to drop him that time for his
No
second
taunting
sack
allowed.
of the evening.
My
So
player.
after the sack,
Nope.
here's 2nd
You're going to
and
get
14.
fined from this.
No,
From me.
that's allowed. That's allowed.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, it's allowed, but not on my team. That's
No,
We have
it's
And he'll
cool.
be out of bounds, taking it
my
just
higher.
shy
I have
of the
higher
10
standards.
at the
That's
11
old
of the
school
12.
thinking. You gotta act
6
like you've
yards
been
there
there
off the
before.
scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra, really helped.
Oh,
Tight end Rodgers, and
Really?
it's intercepted.
this is not going good for me.
Surtain.
And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible.
God, what happened there?
Credit him with a
Fighting
1-yard
for-
gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Judy,
17
Jerry,
yards for the
Judy,
Broncos there
Judy,
as they've got
Judy.
themselves a 1st down.
Judy,
And now we
Judy,
get into
Judy,
the psychology of the whole
Judy,
thing because a lot of teams with a
Judy.
2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30
You shouldn't
to
be
about
wearing
the
black.
33-yard
It's too
line.
dark.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this
Good.
game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Why is it too
and
dark?
making
You
it
can't
work.
see it?
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he will
Orange.
have a 1st down as they get him to the ground
Orange.
at the
Get your
37.
orange. Orange.
They're able to convert
Is
with a
it
gain of
Minute Maid?
4.
Is it
Three-quarters
squeezed
in the books.
freshly?
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And
no, crap. Uh-oh.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon.
Oh, this is not good, Frank.
And the Broncos use the
don't you worry. We're going to do a few more games.
For the extra point.
Just imagine, Frank, if you play Call of Duty against me.
Oh, I don't do Call of Duty.
If you ever did, though, that would... Ooh. Let's just say you'd be asleep in about 2 minutes after that. You'd be so bored and, oh, you'd be scared.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
You guys think he's going to win?
Taking it about the 1.
Can I hold on?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. And that's another
we got to get points. Okay.
No kidding.
No kidding, Sherlock.
Big turnovers
Sherlock. You got to get points.
and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Okay. That's good, Frank. I lost.
Unbelievable. It's a miracle. Well, don't quit. Let the fans.
It's already 4 minutes. There's 4 minutes left.
You could have let me see if I could get a field goal out of it.
Well, it was already.
It feels good to be. You don't know how this kid Jay has whooped my behind. It feels good to be. You don't know how this kid Jay has whooped my behind.
What team are you gonna play as, Frank?
I was kind of like, this is the 1A-B. When it comes to my third favorite team is the Bengals.
Okay, Frank. Let's go, Frank. What uniforms are you gonna do, Frank? What uniforms are you doing, Frank? What uniforms are you gonna do, Frank?
The
brown ones.
1970s.
Yeah, watch what Frank does when I do this.
He makes it hard, so I can hardly get the play off. See how he is?
It's not that hard to do.
And he always gets the. You ever notice? Every time Jay gets he always takes the home field. He's always home. He's
but
always
the home field doesn't matter. It's because I'm faster with tech and I can get everything ready quicker.
Right.
It's because I'm faster with tech.
You could give me the home field once in a while. Hey guy, tell him out there that you got to let Frank have home field once in a while. So let's have a vote. Come on.
Tonight.
I get the ball first for once. Oh, it's raining. I get the ball first for once.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from
Is it raining or is it training?
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Kind of reminds me of dog training.
Good starting field
Make sure he's
position. He'll get
peeing
this
in
one
the
all
right
the way
spot.
up to about the
Training.
35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts throwing right away. And this is caught by Watkins. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
See, this should have been the Super Bowl.
No, well, yeah.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae
And
Smith.
it should have been played just like this, Frank.
He's messing with me. See how he taunts me? He plays like he...
I need to take as much time off the clock, so I'm not putting myself at risk. Like that extra little second can make you get a score. You never know, Frank.
Get the wake-up call before the game. They got
Oh,
it
no,
right
you've
now.
been
2
handling me
plays
pretty
already
good.
in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing
Yeah,
terms
hit your
because
play.
whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab,
Imagine this is a fake, Frank.
the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Gee.
The
Y'all
point after
missed
through
it.
the
Yep.
raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a first
I wonder
and
if these
10
Bengals are
at their
going
own
to be better with
21.
a better offensive line. I think they'll be dangerous.
They need an O-line,
Joe
yeah.
Mixon as they start on the ground, and he can only manage
Let us
to
know what
get
you
a
guys
couple.
think.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would
Frank,
come over
talk more.
downfield,
Well,
but they never did.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Let us know if you guys are on the West Coast right now.
Yeah, let's
And he
go.
is gonna
Let us
have
know
the
if you're on the
Bengals
west
first
side right
down as
now.
they're able to get the 3rd
So
down
we know,
conversion.
because around
At the end of games, coaches
10,
always tell us
it's
that
10:30
no one play
where we are right
lost a
now.
game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they respond.
Probably won't see
You
this
go
video
3
till
and out, I think
tomorrow.
you give up a lot of momentum. You get down
Well,
2 scores, could be an entirely
somebody-
different game.
So they've
Oh
got a nice
yeah,
drive going now.
because
They're
some
Especially
people.
East
What's
Coast.
interesting to me
Well,
is they're also in that
yeah,
spot on the
but
field where you would
a
take
lot of
shot.
people stay up
Do you
late,
change
and
that
it's
up
only
just because you're down a
10:30,
touchdown?
so it's not really late.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
10:30
And
is
he'll
not
be
late.
taken down at the 46-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A big play there
What?
for Cincinnati. 46 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space
Well,
for
you
him to roam.
hear the
But notice
whistle
how he
off
keeps
this
his head
game
on a
game.
swivel, looking for defenders
Yeah.
who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned
All
into
right.
a big play.
That center sucks, mine. He almost made
It'll
him
be a pickup
fumble
of 4,
there.
and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on
It
first
turned
and goal.
into
A
big
lot of
play.
teams will
No
throw from
kidding,
there.
sir.
But that's a
What
nice
you
job to
doing?
troop a few more to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Another try for Mixon. And he's gonna
Oh,
press
he got
this one
flipped
forward
over
as they stop
like a
him
quarter.
right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if
You
they
got
wanna
folded
keep
like a
pounding
lawn
here on
chair,
3rd
like
and goal.
Madden always says.
Madden? You mean them?
Yeah, the commentators.
Yeah.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Yeah.
Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Anybody's game, isn't it now?
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Just wait, Frank.
Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
I like when they're playing. I hate being blown out. Either way.
And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Up the road.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive.
No, I didn't
even
mean to pass it to him.
Remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp?
Frank?
And into
Is
this
that
game,
moment? Okay.
And you and I both
That's
know,
a good moment.
one big play,
You got a
though,
sack
gets
and
them
you
right
see
back up
that
to that
moment.
level.
Oh.
And his
He got
throw
hit
is
as
going
he
to be
threw it.
incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas
Got that
Goedert.
one off.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 7-7, our score after one.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
Looks like he's drinking too much. The tight end when he gets hit.
The tight end had a drink before the game. He had a bit
Too much.
and he drinks.
It wasn't an energy drink either.
Nope.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. He's
Was
going to
he
go out of
in?
bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the
Let's see.
20. Give him 30 yards there.
Ready up. Get your
Running their
play.
plays over and over during the week and often get robotic.
Let's see. Was he in?
One.
One.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
For an
Good
offense,
play.
But on game day, they can often flow smoothly. As that
I
one
think
just
we do
did.
better refereeing than they do in the real NFL.
Yeah, we do
First
better
throw
at
complete here to
referee.
his receiver Brown. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions. Liking 18.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he slipped.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver.
Don't be
Separates
overconfident,
him from the
you
catch,
bingos.
and normally, he's a sure-handed target.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Sanders will take this one
He
in
scored.
for an Eagles
Dang it.
touchdown. So part of it was a
Uh-oh,
passing game that
Frank.
drove them down the field, but when
You
they get
gonna lose?
close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And
Well,
they trust their offensive line as well.
60-40 for you right now.
They special.
Oh, and now they're going to
I knew he'd do something like that.
inside
Why
the
don't I
5,
just...
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Isn't that
All right,
funny,
partner, one
Frank?
more time.
No,
Our
it
whole
ain't
lives,
funny.
You put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it
I
done.
was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time.
I can't cut a break if I try.
Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow, and that'll be off the mark. Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This ball nearly intercepted.
What
Where's
happened?
the pass interference there?
What even happened? Let's see.
He wasn't nearly intercepted. He's right.
No pass interference.
Decent chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Frank, why are you going for it? Be smart about this.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Because of shit like that.
Picked off by Avonte
I told you be
Maddox.
safe with it. Look.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And it's caught.
Oh, that's
Nice job
just
defensively to
dumb.
hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have
hear
more
that,
like 6 or
Frank?
7.
Talk
Which
about
one
the
do you like here?
announcers.
Because that's...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out.
Yeah.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
You play.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown
play
already.
ready.
And how about this offense? 3 drives,
Oh, why are you
3
doing that,
touchdowns.
Frank?
An absolute total
How many
team
times
effort
have you
right
done a
now. And let's
stupid
face it,
fake on me?
I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
This is a much better game than last game, right, Frank?
Now,
No.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it
I'm
away.
losing. I'm a bad sport.
This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And out now, here come the Bengals. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
It looked like a basketball maneuver.
Hey, no, let's see. That did look like basketball. Let's replay that. Let's see. It does, like you're blocking the shot.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your completion rate, Frank. It does, like you're blocking the shot. 25%. What happened this game, Frank?
So after the incompletion on first,
I'm being rushed too much.
How?
You're rushing the attack. Look at that.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
And it was out.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You had another guy wide open.
To get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dust.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Oh, gee. More of a quiet.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To the air again, Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
Is that a good thing, Frank? Look at all this. This is good, Frank.
Tried to hit him with something
For who?
quick, get the ball in his
You,
hands,
not me.
and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Here comes Rager.
Holy balls, that sucks.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That punt returns 66 yards, and it goes the distance. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half.
When you got a guy that
Okay,
fast
you
back
won
there
now.
receive
I'm ready
punts,
to close
that's a
it up.
nightmare
It's
for the
only
guy keep playing
second.
the special
You
teams
can't
coach,
do that till
but it's also a
4.
nightmare
Well,
for the
according to
punter.
this, you
Sometimes
keep
they get
this
so
up, it's going to be
nervous that they miss the
56-7
ball,
in the
kick it
next
right to
quarter.
them.
Oh, I missed it.
He clanks it off the right upright. And it's
Look
no
at that.
good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
So
how
you
much
caught
they
it,
trust
Frank.
their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just frankly ain't that good.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Out to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the
Ran out
tight
time. I
end.
was trying to get a field goal.
Inside the 35.
Look at how dumb it is. He didn't
So
even make the play. Didn't take 1 second. He's still doing the first down.
We
Look
now
at that.
proceed to the start of the second half.
Guess I got you. I want you. He won.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with...
Oh, that's into a double team.
Come
and
on.
it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Uh-oh, is it going to go?
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a
I'm
lot
scared.
of time
I'm in the
their
dark.
checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Come on, this is over with.
So they're able to
It's
capitalize.
Yeah,
34-7.
okay, I'll give you a break. We're tied 1-1 for this session.
Yeah.
We're tied. We're tied 1-1. What team are you gonna play as next?
I don't know.
We're tied. What team are you gonna play as next? I don't know.
We can wear black again.
Yeah. That's one of the best uniforms.
We can wear black again.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Dan Fouts stays. Okay, go. Dan Fouts stays. Okay, go. Look at that picture of him. Look at that picture. He looks like he's flipping them off.
Philip Lindsay to the XFL.
Oh, yeah?
Philip Lindsay to the XFL. Has to be fake.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be fake.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia,
Lindsay has signed with the Seattle Sea
this
Dragons of
is
the XFL
NFL
10
on
hours ago.
EA Sports.
Oh, yeah? They only got 4 games. Why is it?
Yeah, look, Philip Lindsay joins Sea Dragons of the XFL. Look.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I see all these pictures.
I hope he does well.
Frank, kick it off.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Come on, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep hurting.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
49's the mic.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Mike, 49.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Finding space at the 40. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Send him out for a
Big
play.
yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Come on, the ball.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get
this
there
controller
anyway.
wasn't working
It's
right.
No good, and
So I went like this and it thought I was saying up.
Partner doesn't seem like it,
I need all the
but that's a tough
benefits I
spot
can.
for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're
Yeah,
calling
that's
on
why
him.
you're
He should be
playing
warmed
on
up. He should
pro
be
and
into
I'm
the
playing
game,
on
but
all pro.
sometimes it's
And then
almost
when
like,
he
oh,
gets to it,
what
he
now
needs a
already?
team
Can they put it in the end
below
zone? What's going
80,
on here?
then he
Yeah,
gets
he's
played
probably
on
said he can't
rookie
get it
and
in
I
the end
still
zone.
have
Can you give me
pay
a
on
30?
all pro.
Oh,
Oh, perfect.
Intercepted. And the
Thanks,
Eagles are
Frank.
gonna take possession
Perfectly
of the
bad.
football.
All
That's a
depends
great
on what
example of
side
ball
you're on.
skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On first down, Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught. Smith. And they're going to move
Still,
it
that
down
was good
inside
coverage.
the
Still
25.
caught the ball, but at least he didn't go run down the field like usual.
Like
From
usual.
the 24, Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone.
There's a flag.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty,
That was a
adds
BS
insult
call.
to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. No, he tries to force
come
it
on.
in, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that.
Shut up.
Because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an
You're
Eagles
inside the
touchdown.
brown zone. Go down the freaking
Miles
toilet.
Sanders taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic. And
This
it sounds
is our
almost
last game.
trite, but the blocks were made
This
up
is our
front,
last
offensive
live
line,
stream
collective
game.
victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into
Show
the
the
end zone?
public all my misery.
Elliott good with a PAT.
We'll make another
and it's
video
now
for you guys
14-0.
tonight before we go to bed.
A nice tidy little
No.
drive there.
Yeah,
getting
we
the
have
ball
to,
in excellent
Frank. We have to
field
do it for
position,
them.
And only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And he's been throwing the ball up for grabs here early on. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. He'll try and rein things in a bit here as he starts again on first down. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result. Because
Don't throw
this
an
is a team
interception
that's down
again,
big
Frank.
early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams
Or
will just
fumble.
panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's
Slow.
way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I can't catch a break, can I?
Okay, Frank. Yeah, that you had that. What? Yeah, you had that. Look, you had that.
That's on the wide receiver, the quarterback.
That's not even your fault, Frank. That's on the wide receiver. Couldn't hold on to the ball, acting like a offensive lineman trying to play wide receiver.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he has another first. Get the ball down to the Eagles 26.
Get this one over with.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Like a lawn chair again.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Kaiser White.
I cannot pass them. No, they used to be my bread and butter.
At their 25-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because
it's a nightmare. Of course, it's a nightmare. It's a night horse.
Major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by J.C.
Oh, there's a flag.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury.
How do you even know he's going that way?
And the Eagles are going to take over.
What do you mean, how do I know? Because I can see, I look at the ball and I see who it's going to. And then I hit O, and I change my player and I hit.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
From the gun, it's Hurts. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. And this one's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Oh my
and
God.
That is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity.
Come on, Frank,
to get
talk.
off the field.
I'm mad.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Derwin James
Get him.
Pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6
Are you mad?
and a Charger
I'm a little bit better.
So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated,
After all the interceptions I got,
things may have changed for them.
got to get a pick
Extra
six,
point, good by
6 to
Hopkins.
make up for
And
it.
that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Can we get another 100 tonight? Overnight.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10.
90
now hoping to make up for that pick six.
It's 10 subs a day.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there,
trying
but
to
it'll
be
be third down.
Justin Jefferson with that.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've
two
seen
on
him
him.
pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by J.C. Jackson, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That would be a bad day for her.
The teams get to the locker room, so they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football, take some pressure off of him, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, the ones that he likes to make, and that way you try and get his confidence back up. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Herbert on first down now. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line.
Ah, stop.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there.
That's like you've gotten a first down before.
So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And room there to work it inside the 25. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play,
this game will determine who wins it.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage,
This will
and they're
determine
easily
who wins
blocked
the
and turned to the
trophy
side.
tonight.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw
The
one of the
loser's
downsides
trophy?
of blitzing during a rundown,
No,
because sometimes you
there
get
is
out
no
of your
loser's
gaps, you don't
trophy.
feed the run quite as well.
Actually, there
You're
is.
headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
It's called the trash can.
And he's brought down just outside
That's the
of the 10 at
loser's
the 11.
trophy.
I thought it was
He'll
the
get a
toilet
nice
bowl.
chunk
The
there on
toilet
first down
bowl.
run, and
Yeah,
it's
the
second
toilet
and
bowl.
4.
The
That's a
toilet
strong
bowl
pickup right there on
championship.
first down, and as this drive game imposing its will.
On second down, Spiller looking for space.
Consolation prize is the
And
toilet
tackled
brush.
down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
What do you think?
57's Mike. Mike 57.
They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from a yard out. And the
so
Chargers are
gay.
an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Come on, Frank. Choose your play.
I'm hurrying. Hurry,
This
hurry,
one
hurry.
tied at 14
That's
now
all
as he
people want
sends
to do
this
is
one
hurry,
away.
hurry.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Excuse me. Did you hear
Trying to
that?
shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Can't double it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 28.
Rocco 80.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
Ooh.
And it's second down.
What will look like a march to the
tight,
end zone is hit a
fans. It's
momentary
tight.
roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
What?
Just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Ooh.
Line of scrimmage.
This
the
is going to be our
15,
last
it's
one
first and
tonight.
10.
Too close for comfort.
Now
Too
they'll look
close
to
for
throw.
comfort.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to
Come
get it
on,
out
my
to his
Vikings.
receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. And he's got it. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. LA set to take over again on offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the 24, Herbert. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Finding Allen. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now another timeout called for.
Do you expect that play?
Might have a tie game.
With a little over 50
Frank.
seconds left to go in the game.
Frankly, tight.
Do you expect that play? Might have a tie game.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Frank really thought it was going to be
Those are the types of
holding.
mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Come on, Frank.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro.
A leap, and he's got it.
Did he get it?
Yep.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
That game with the Browns was better. The 36-7. That game with the Browns, wasn't it?
For who? You?
Yep. He can play.
You mean Bengals?
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. Into the wind. This is for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that
you still have 3 seconds.
They have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here. But they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too...
All right.
All right, that's going to be all for today. This is Just Jay signing off.
With Just Frank about football, even losing at it.